No one that I have ever met can just say radical. It comes out nasally for some reason. And yeah, we get that, and then we get and it has to be a high voice. I don't know what it is. Radical. I don't know why, but it always does. So, we're going to talk about radicals. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to start throwing little numbers in there eventually, but right now these are square roots, or there's a 2 there. What that means is, what number times itself gives me 49? 7. So the square root of 49 is 7. Here is an example of the perfections.
Could it be plus or minus 7? That's so weird.
That's a great question. I'm glad you asked that. All the way through 15. And that's as far as I'm really going to go. I do expect you to kind of know those quickly, but I'm not going to memorize past that. This should be pretty easy. Now the question comes up, is this positive, negative 7? Yes, it is. But if we want the positive, we're just going to write square root 49. If we want the positive and the negative, we'll put those symbols out front. So now you'll have positive, negative 11. How about this one if I put a negative out front?
Negative 8/5.
Negative 8/5. Now, here's something to know. When you have a fraction within a radical, or a square root in this case, you can break that up into 2 separate square roots. Very easy to do. It is legal to do that. Now, if we have square root 98, now we got some issues. Now, here's the question that comes up. Fox has got it because she's a positive person. She's an optimist. Half full, aren't you? Glass is always half full at least. Even if there's a smidgen, at least there's enough to quench my thirst. Always looking at things positively. Now, how many people have you met in this world that are just, there's nothing bad about them? Couple? Yeah. Do you think they think the same thing about themselves?
No.
Absolutely not. I know that I'm okay. I know I look good. I mean, we all know that. I combed my hair yesterday, John, so it looks really good. What do you think? Do you aspire to have hair like this someday? Duh. Now, I do have some issues. I mean, V-Dub pointed out something yesterday. She goes, "Cool, you got a big butt." So, yes, I'm a little deficient. I have some deficiencies. So today I decided to wear a shirt that hung down a little bit, right? I know. Hey, I'm not insecure. You don't have to worry about that. Here's the deal. This applies. I like big butts and I cannot lie. So, ladies and gentlemen. Wow, that's pretty good. That's mine. Take a look at this. What we're looking for is perfection that will divide into it. Is there any perfection in it? Yeah, there is. I always can find perfection. I can find the good. Look for the good. Anthony, look at this. 98. Is there any perfection that will divide into it? One of these. Oh, you're right. So, ladies and gentlemen, do you agree I can rewrite 98 as 49 times 2? Same thing, correct? And we said that you can separate a fraction radical into 2 separate radicals. We can do the same thing here. Shush. Just learn.
Is it?
So I can separate it into 2 radicals, just like this. Okay? Perfect? Show off your perfections, ladies and gentlemen. Semi-U, new hairstyle, show it off. Perfect? Hide it. You stay. Stay inside. I'm not showing that off. I'm only showing off my perfections. What about 27? We'll try it again. Perfections that will divide into 27. 9 and 3. Everybody agree? 3 square root 3. Show off your perfection. Perfect. Show it off. You stay.
Is that going to be on a quiz?
Just learn. How did I do this? Fox, go. I didn't hear anything. I can't hear her and she's sitting in front of me. Go.
So it'll be 3 squared root 3 over 3, and the 2 3's cancel.
Okay, so Fox says you can do this and then reduce, and that's fine. That's fine. I wouldn't do it that way. These are 2 separate radicals. Let's make it 1. And what would I look to do immediately? Reduce. R-E-D-U-C-E. Reduce, reduce, reduce. And then 27 divided by 9 gives us the radical 3 right away. What about this?
Radical 25.
Radical 25, which is? Show off your perfections, dude. 5. What about here? What do you think? Griff, go. It would be. How do you get that? Reduce first. Square root 25 over square root 4. What's square root 25? Square root of 4. Perfect. Anybody know what radical 3 times radical 3 is? It is. It's radical 9, but what's the square root of 9? 3. Shortcut. If you're multiplying a radical by itself, it's the same. What's this going to become? Radical 25. 5 times 5 times 2.
Wait, 5 times 5 times 2? Or 5
I'm
times
just-
2?
Well, let's find out. Let's think. Here we have 5 radical 5 times 2 radical 5. What's 5 times 2? 10. What's radical 5 times radical 5?
5.
Radical 25, which is
5.
5 times 10? 50. Now, ladies and gentlemen, what do you want? Oh, go get her chair set up. Let's go. Man, what are you standing there for? Help her ass out. Let's go. Here's the most disgusting thing in the world, and this is, I've only seen it one time in my life, and it was at Dowling High School. This is disgusting. We don't want to ever have this again. It's a radical butt.
What?
It's a radical butt. Some people simplify it to a rat ass. No rat ass. Look.
I don't get it.
Patience, dude. What is this called? A square root. What else do we call it? Radical. Here is the bottom of the fraction. No radical butts. No rat ass.
What's with the drawing?
That's what it looked like. It's radical. It's disgusting.
I thought radical meant like
Radical.
No, it does not. Whoever told you that lied. Ow!
You're so rad, man.
So, ladies and gentlemen, how in the heck, Kramer, are you kidding me? Help him out.
Get off of the chair, man.
How do I get rid of a square root, though?
Multiply it times itself.
Now, you can multiply by 2 radical 3. 2 square root 3. I'm going to just multiply by square root 3. What's 2 square root 3 times radical 3? 6. And what you do to the bottom, you got to do the top. So this becomes, now, what's 7 times radical 3?
7.
Yep, leave it. Can I reduce the 3 and the 6? No. What am I going to do here?
Multiply times radical 11.
Are you ready for the tough one, though?
Yeah.
What are you going to do here?
Add radical 3.
Here it is. Exactly. Question comes up. 1/4. If I add 2 and add 2. Whoops, that's not. Yeah, it is. Add 2, add 2. Does it give me the same fraction? No, so adding isn't an option because it changes the value. What are we going to do then?
Multiply by negative radical 3.
Close. We're so close because look what happens there. That's negative radical 3 plus 3. It doesn't get rid of my rad ass.
What about positive radical? Does that work?
No.
No. Divide by radical 3?
Let's see.
What about 1 minus radical 3?
Yeah. Are you ready?
Is it opposite reciprocal?
Oh, close. 1.
Plus.
What are those considered? Almost twins. How do you multiply almost twin quickly? Multiply the first 2. 1. Multiply the last 2. That's it. This is the toughest concept. These are called conjunctions. You have to do it to the top also. You are asked to do page 260.